Hello. In this video, I want to show you how to find the mode of a distribution. And if you'll recall, the mode is really just the most common value of a variable. We'll say that variable is x. So it's the most common or the most frequent. So finding the modes is as simple as looking at a frequency distribution or an array and finding out which value occurs most often. So for example, we could take a very simple array here, and let's say we've got A, B, B, C, D, and B. Well, in this case, we've got 1A, 3 B's, 1 C, and 1 D. So because there are 3 B's, and that's the most commonly occurring letter here, then we'll say that the mode of this variable x is B. Okay, as a second example, we'll go with a slightly larger array, and we can say, okay, let's say we've got an array that is 0, 0, 1, 4, 9, 1, 2, 0, 3, 4, and 9. Okay. And so here, if we look at this, we see we've got we've got 3 zeros. There's 2 1s. There's 2 4s, 2 9s, 1 2, and 1 3. Well, we've got 3 zeros. So again, this is the most commonly occurring value. And so we would say that the mode of this distribution is equal to 0. Okay. Now, for a third example, let's say we had this array. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3. Again, simple, 5 numbers in this array. And if you look at it, what you'll see is you'll see that there's actually 2 modes here. There are 2 1s, 1 2, and there's 2 3s. So for 1 and 3, there are actually 2 values for each of these, which means that we've really got 2 modes that occur at 1 and 3. And this is what we refer to as a bimodal distribution, where there's actually 2 modes in this distribution. And this doesn't occur all that often in nature, but it does happen from time to time, enough that we have to have a name for it. And so when you've got an array of data or distribution with 2 modes, 2 clear modes here, it is called a bimodal distribution. Now, it's fairly easy to find the mode of a small array of numbers when you've only got 5 values or 6 values, as in the first or the third example here. But what if you've got a larger array? This second example that we had was a little more difficult because there were so many numbers. Frequently it's easier just to use a frequency distribution and look at the frequency distribution of the variable, and we'll see how to find the mode from a frequency distribution. So let's create a frequency distribution for our second example here. We'll just call this variable x, and we've got the rank ordered values are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 9. Okay, and we'll see here that we've got, again, there are 3 zeros, 1, 2, 2 1s, there's 1 2, 1 3, 2 4s, and 2 9s. And so this gives us a sample size that's equal to 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7, plus 2 is 9, and another 2 is, so we've got 11 observations here. And if we want to find the modal value of this category, or of this variable, the modal category, what we need to do is we need to find the largest frequency. We're looking for the largest frequency here, and so you can see very quickly that we've got 3 right here is the largest frequency, and so this gives us now, we could call this the modal category of x, and we would be able to say that the mode, and the mode is this value of x. That's an important point to note. The mode is 0. The mode will be the value of x. It is not the frequency. Some people have a tendency to make a mistake, and when they're looking for the mode, they'll look at the frequency distribution and they'll see, the most commonly occurring value is 3, and so the mode must be 3. That's not correct. It's not 3. You have to look at the value of the variable that occurs 3 times, and in this case the mode is 0.